It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It is a Feel Good Thursday. Indeed, you tune into your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso, right here on S3. Welcome if you've just joined us and you are just in time for a cup of inspiration this morning. Today we have the pleasure of delving into the rather captivating journey of Mags Shivanda, incredible woman, an entrepreneur, philanthropist, a mentor to the youth of Bloemfontein, looking for guidance in the real world, because we do know how much that is needed, especially for those young up-and-comings. She's also the founder of the True digital marketing agency called Digital Shero. She's here to share her journey with us this morning. Wonderful, Mags.
Thank you.
Not only incredible story, but you look amazing this morning.
Are you talking
well.
about me there?
How does it feel hearing those words uttered from my mouth?
I always get so shocked, really.
Look, you've had an incredible journey. You made the move and the transition from corporate to entrepreneurship. It is remarkable what you've managed. What caused that shift in your life?
I think I've always just been a creator. And I've always just liked doing stuff on my own. So when I was working for other people, I just felt like I need to do this thing on my own. So
you felt capped.
And every time, I used to have so much anxiety when I was working in corporate, and I just felt like there's something I should be doing, you know. So eventually then I started to start my company, Digital Shero, in 2015. So we're turning 9 this year.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's a massive milestone. But I also know that, taking a decision like that, it is scary. It is very, very scary. But yet you listen to that voice. And I think in itself that is very inspirational, because we oftentimes, we feel that and we hear that, but we are just too scared to take that leap. And by taking that leap, that is where we grow.
Yes, 100%.
Right? And I think you can attest to that.
Yes, no, I don't think I wouldn't have done even the work that I do in my community that if I was still in corporate, because I literally listen to the voice inside of me, like, this is what I need to do. Yes.
But I mean, an inspiration indeed, not only for everyone out there, but to women specifically. But first and foremost, talk to me about your agency's name, Digital Shero. I like it. I like it. What does it mean, and what does it entail?
And, and when I was in corporate, I think one of the things that I was struggling with is that I didn't see women in my space, like any industry, right? Really, right? So one of the reasons why I actually started my company is because I wanted to see people that looks like me in the leadership role. And when I came up with a name, it just made sense, right? Do you know Shira?
No, tell me.
Do you know Shira, the Princess Adora, who becomes Shira, the superhero? Yes, that's where the name comes from. So I was like, when I was a child living in Bloemfontein, I used to watch Shira a lot. So when I was thinking of starting my company, she came to my head a lot. It's like, I want to be the digital Shira of my industry. And then I remember when I registered the name, CIPC actually wrote it as Digital Shira. I was like, oh, okay, this makes sense. Not everybody will know who Shira is, but Shero is more like a global name, right? So I was like, okay, let me just stick with Digital Shero.
But I mean, it's nice because that meaning, it holds gravity.
It's a mantra for me. Yeah, it's a mantra for me. It keeps me, I remember why all the time, why I'm doing this.
And I mean, we are talking about your women empowerment, and this is what you stand for, and I'm so grateful for you in this space. I mean, this is what your company kind of focuses around as well, the core value of it. So how do you make sure in this digital crazy world that we live in, that thread still pulls through?
Yeah, I rely on my team a lot. I make sure that my team is very diverse. Even though the company is majority owned by me, it's led by women, I also just make sure that my company is quite diverse. Anybody in my company is represented in the company. Because of that, the trends, because that's what you have to be. If you want to be a leader and an entrepreneur, you have to give your team a chance, right? And they'll give you like the things that you didn't even think of, so I really rely on my team a lot to make sure that I'm keeping up with the trends. As much as I'm looking at growing the business, they help me a lot to make sure that
because I mean, you've got your own set of priorities and focuses, and you need to build a team that you can trust.
A strong team around me.
Absolutely.
And that's what I have at
Tell me about your philanthropic efforts, because I mean, for you, it's all about giving back.
Look at me getting all excited. I love it.
Girls rock.
Yes.
Come on. Tell me about it.
Another mantra
Yeah,
right?
Yes, I like it.
All my company's names, literally, they keep me going. They're probably one of the reasons why I wake up, because of their names, you know. So the foundation, I started in 2018. And because when the business was doing well, I started looking back at, like, I need to do something in my community where I grew up. So yeah, so we adopted 20 girls at the time. Right now we have just under 100 kids.
Nice.
I also have a soccer team called Bloemfontein Capstones. So we also integrated boys as well, because a boy child was feeling a little bit neglected with all this women empowerment stuff that's happening. So I just felt like it's important for the boys in my community to also be empowered as much as the girls are.
Look, I wish we had a lot more time to talk about, but I know that we need to wrap. But just quickly, your critical advice for women out there wanting to take that next step, just like you did, Amazing Success, because you've worked with you did massive collaborations. Trevor Noah, I'm going to throw these names out there.
You know?
But I mean, come on, did you ever think? What is your advice to women out there?
I think we should, if we can, don't do things alone, because there's so many things that we think, if something goes wrong, you think there's something wrong with you, you know. So please find a tribe, find people, go out there, expose yourself, and you'll be so amazed at realizing that you are not going through this on your own. There's other people, and they can even tell you what they did to get through certain situations, you know. So please just find your tribe. There's so many of us.
Find your tribe.
Yeah.
I always say, you know what, if something scares the living daylights out of you, but there's a hint of excitement, go and do that. Go and do that.
Yes.
We preached this morning.
Yes.
Max, thank you very much for sharing your journey. Go check it out. Jump on Google, Digital Shero. They are simply phenomenal in what they do in sort of the space of women empowerment and giving back to the community. This woman is going to go places for sure.
Thank you.